Gabor. We go to New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Hello.
Good evening. I was wondering if Ms. Gabor would answer yes or no. Were either one of the incidents involving the dog on the airplane or the incident with the policeman in Beverly Hills alcohol-related? Specifically, had she been drinking on either occasion?
I never drink. I just don't drink because it makes you old and ugly. I never drink at all.
What about the open container of alcohol they said was in the car?
It was a silver flask in the glove department, which my husband owns, and it was full with 6 or 7 other tapes in it and with the registration. A little silver flask with all European gentlemen.
How did the officer see it?
Well, I tell you, it's against the law, but he opened my glove department, he threw it out. He had to find something to prove himself right. Then he opened the back of the car and tore all the expensive roysters, you know, things that throw it on the floor.
Okay. In other words, the answer to the question is you don't drink.
Never. Listen, I don't know if you know, but even Capson had called me from Chicago and said, George, for one thing I testify that you never drink. I have a temper, yes, but drink, no.
All right, let me get okay, Philadelphia, hello.
Yes, Jaja, I'd like to know why it seems like you're always getting in trouble. In Philadelphia a couple of years ago here, you upset some handicapped people. Then there was the Delta incident, and then there was the Beverly Hills. I mean, there are plenty of people who are rich and who fly first class and who drive Rolls Royces who don't get in trouble like you say you do.
Well, first of all,
why you, Jaja?
I tell you what happened in Philadelphia. Actor secretary in New York had the owner of the theater apologize and pay me $20,000 because he said that he's going to say that was my fault. I didn't even know about there were handicapped people. I work for handicapped people. You see, I am very famous, and this man who owns the theater said they can't pick at him. He fired me the same night because I refused to say that I've done it.
But the caller was asking, Judge, the caller was asking, there are other rich and famous people, and they don't have the problems you have.
That's
so
bull.
Why do you think you?
This gentleman is full of bull. What about Sinatra and what about, look at Clint Eastwood. That's not true. You guys make people famous and then you want to tear them down.
No, I don't try to do that kind of journalism, but did Clint Eastwood get busted on a plane or stopped in a car?
Clint Eastwood has now such a terrible headlines about that woman who he supported for 14 years. If he weren't Clint Eastwood, he wouldn't have it. Why should a woman want so much money for a man just because he was in love with him? Every woman wants to pay Clint Eastwood to sleep with him, and this woman charges him.
Okay, we're veering here. Burbank, California, for Jaja Gabor. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I was wondering, since Jaja has so much more money than the police officer,
I don't have more money.
I was just wondering if she felt that she was above the law in any way.
This is a very silly question. I'm not above the law. I'm a European refugee girl. Every penny I have, I earned myself. The police officer is very gorgeous. Why doesn't he become a movie star and learn how working really means instead of beating up women?
Los Angeles, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
You're a goddamn... Excuse me. I saw it.
This is one of those jealous ladies.
Do you have a question, ma'am?
Maybe back up. I recognize you first, and I just happened to be watching you. I saw it happen from beginning to end.
Hold it.
No.
Hold it. Jaja, hold it.
Look,
now, ma'am, hold it.
I'm a native.
Jaja, hold it. Lady, were you at the scene of the accident? Were you at the scene of this?
Yes.
Okay, where were you, ma'am?
I was there.
What do you mean there? Were you in a car? Were you standing?
I'll tell you exactly what corner I was on. I'll tell you. I was on the west, north corner.
Okay,
That's
you were the northwest corner. You were standing? You were standing?
No, I was in my car. I recognized her first.
Okay, and what did you see happen?
She's lying.
What happened?
She was belligerent. She didn't cooperate one way or another. She thought she was above.
Now, hold on, wait a minute. You stopped, you got out of your car to hear this?
No. I sat there and I watched it.
And the officer approached her and you saw all this happen. She was belligerent?
I mean, they're the same with everyone. She's talking about all of these diamonds and all this. Hell, everybody in Beverly Hills wears diamonds.
No, I'm not, ma'am.
You know, that's no big deal.
Why didn't you move your car?
I beg your pardon?
Why didn't you move your car?
My daughter happened to be shopping for a graduation.
There's no shops there. There's not one shop in that neighborhood.
Sit on it. Just chill out.
So you sat there and you heard this whole thing?
I saw it.
And a police officer was...
She was belligerent. She's a jerk.
Okay, all right, I'm going to move on. We go to Solomon.
Larry, do me one favor. Ask the lady how many drinks she had today.
Okay,
she must be drunk.
All right, Solomon's, Maryland. Hello.
I love your show.
Thank you.
Earlier
on a film report, I heard Zsa Zsa say, or refer to herself as a European woman who was beaten by an American cop. I just want to know, Zsa Zsa, how long does a European have to live in the United States before she considers herself an American?
Sweetheart, I'm 100% American, maybe more than you, because I love America more than you, because I wasn't born here, I became an American. But in Europe, I didn't say what you said. I said in Europe, the cops are not allowed to put handcuffs on women. Yes, on men, and that's if you check a little, you'll find out. And in England, they don't even have guns. If you check, you'll find that out that I'm right.
Freeport, Illinois, hello.
Yes, good evening, Zsa Zsa. It's a thrill to speak with you this evening.
So, it's a thrill to hear somebody nice.
I'm Steve calling from Illinois, and I would like to ask you, if you win in court, are you going to sue the Beverly Hills Police Department for damages?
No, you can't sue the Beverly Hills Police, because then the first time you get out of your house, by mistake, you'll be killed. I don't want to sue the Beverly Hills Police. They killed a couple of friends of mine already.
Okay, I don't know where we go next. I'll try here. Hello. Hello, where are you calling from?
New York.
New York, go ahead.
My question is, I would like to know if she took a lie detector test, and if not, would she be willing to take one?
Sweetie, I definitely take a lie detector, but do you really think I lie? Do you think I get black and blue and I want a scandal like that because one conceited macho policeman wants to prove that he can beat up a Hollywood actress? I'm just a working mother. I supported my child. I'm no different than you are. A man who is 6'6" has no right to beat up any woman. And I interview her from one of the shows. A Chinese girl said the same thing happened to her. A policeman beat her up, and she won in court. But I cannot afford to sue the Beverly Hills Police, because if I sue, it's going to be such jerky stories in the papers that I just forget about it.
Flint, Michigan, hello. Flint, Michigan, hello. Flint, Michigan, goodbye. We'll try this one. Where are you calling from? Go ahead, you're on.
Hello?
Redondo Beach, California, hello.
Yes.
I'm losing control. Go ahead.
I love you so. I would like to know, I watch the news to watch the news and all the important things that are happening in this world. Why are we subjected to this fading, aging star?
Oh, what a bitch
star?
you are. You are a bitch.
Well, we can
Larry,
make a case, Zsa Zsa, that this
darling,
is hardly in the top 200
Larry,
news stories of the
baby.
year.
Larry, don't put on all these jealous women, please, darling.
I'd have
She's
no control over
right.
who comes on.
She's a jealous woman, and don't put them on. But you don't control. But I don't have to hear all these nasty, jealous people. I am a hard-working American
Zsa Zsa,
woman.
why do you think this is a big story?
I don't think I think it's a circus. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's absolutely insane when people are starving, when the police should be down catching the people who give drugs for our children, when the police is here, when the people are killing each other. Yesterday a policeman killed a woman right here in Beverly Hills. I think this is a stupid, ridiculous story, and I think the policeman should have come and apologized to me. I didn't want to beat you up. I didn't know how strong I am, and that should have been. If I were the Beverly Hills police, I would have said, let's fade out on this story. It's insane. It's stupid and it's uncivilized. That's my opinion about it.
Okay, we go. I didn't get the city. Hello.
Hi.
Go ahead, Zanesville, speak.
I'd like to know, was her license plate expired?
Yes.
Yes.
And, okay, so the policeman had every right to pull her over.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, she's saying that the cop beat her?
Yes.
Hit her, yeah.
Okay. Now...
What's the question? You've reviewed the hour. What's the question?
Was she... I heard the lady earlier say that she witnessed that she was being above
That
the
lady
law.
sounded inebriated to me and was also cursing the guest, and I won't permit that. So I don't know that that's a fact, that the lady was there. I tried to get it to establish, and it was a poor establishment to me, and that's why I went through the call. And you're just reviewing things, so I'm going to go through you, too. We're going to take a break. We'll hold Zsa Zsa a couple of minutes, then meet Cindy Garvey. This is Larry King live in Washington. Tomorrow night, Frank Young, the commissioner of the...
I want to be trim. I want to be trim.
This is CNN, a network of Turner Broadcasting System.
In a couple of minutes, Cindy Garvey will be with us. Our next caller for Zsa Zsa Gabor is from Chicago.
Larry,
Hello.
I have to talk before you put on another caller. Larry? Larry?
Yes.
before you put another jealous woman, can I please talk to you a moment? Because after all, I am not interested in these jealous women. They probably sit home and eat chocolate and drink liquor, and then they are surprised that a woman who gets up at 5 in the morning every morning and works is maybe richer and maybe is more achieved more. I wrote a book just now. I got $2 million advance. How do you like that, you jealous woman? And you know why? Because the book is good, and they're making a mini-series of my life in London this fall. You know why? Because I earned it.
Chicago,
right.
Hello. Well said. Chicago, yes, go ahead, sir.
I'm glad I'm next, Joshua, because all I wanted to call, I got a question for you, but I want to tell you that there's a lot of people out there who believe you and who love you just like they always have.
Thank you.
And there are jealous people, and there always will be, but you can't pay attention to them. My question to you is, do you feel hurt by what you're going through?
I am very hurt. I get up 3 o'clock this morning. I said to myself, how is that possible that a policeman with a gun, a 6'6", can beat up a woman who is 5'5", and the people make jokes about me? This stupid woman said he was right. Why was he right? Because my car expired, and it wasn't expired because they goofed on it. But why should a policeman beat up a woman at all? Or why should a man beat up a woman at all?
There was no explanation for that. Columbia, Mississippi, I lost it. We go here to Arlington, Virginia. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, yes. Jaja, I met you briefly and your sister in New York a while ago. I happen to think that you are one of the most beautiful women in the world.
Thank you.
And everyone is on your side because you carry yourself with grace and charm, and you're very well respected. My question to you is, what is your next acting role that you're going to be doing? I know you've mentioned that you're going to be doing a mini-series in London.
Well, I am going to play my mother when she was young in Budapest. Then we are looking for a very young Jaja Gabor. At the age of 45, I take it over again.
All right, last call for Jaja. Broad Lake, New Jersey. Hello.
Hi, Larry. I got about 3 questions.
No, I don't have time for 3. Go ahead.
Well, one quick part. Why is it, Jaja, that the regular working class cannot bring a dog onto a plane, but yet you can?
That is not true. I had pet approval, and these little tiny 10-pound dogs, they are allowed to. Look, I have 2 animal shelters. I know what happens to dogs. One Delta Airlines shipped once 10 dogs from Florida, all 10
No, as the sum of this is, Jaja, you don't want an extra break because you're Jaja Gabor, but you want to be treated right like anybody else.
Yeah, exactly, and I would like to, and I like everybody. I help everybody I can. And if you check a little bit, you see, I don't help drunken women because I hate drunken people. They are stupid.
Thanks, Jaja. We'll hear from you next August 2nd when we have a preliminary hearing.
I love you, and you're absolutely a pleasure to talk to.
Thanks, Jaja. We'll be back with Cindy Garvey on Larry King Live next. Don't go away.